where to locate the vertiport. So VPorts, vport.com is the website of the company. VPorts is the company. And we are involved in Canada, US. We're trying to build a corridor, for example, between Canada and the US. And we are in Dubai as well, where we signed the first, I think we were the first one to be in Dubai, and we signed the integrator center in Dubai South. Basically, the idea was and still is to create a framework where we can have flight testing, dedicated airspace for flight testing, specifically in Dubai weather, and as well to build a link between Dubai South and Jebel Ali is another area with the port, and Dubai South is where the goods come to Dubai South, do some manufacturing, and then back to the port. So VPort is based on this experience in these two basically important countries and experiences we've got. We learned three things, very, very important. Urban advanced air mobility, UAM, won't take shape, or at least beside the pictures and the news, the picture and the good thing when you see about the news, UAM will not be financially viable up to 2035. This is basically what we did the assessment, we did the business case for the industry. So UAM will not be financially viable up to 2035. Is really, if you are really kind of optimistic. Number two, the business case that could fly right now is basically cargo and or regional if there is a kind of already, for example, between Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah, there is a lot of tourism industry that could take shape there. So this in between these two cities makes sense. Between Montreal and any surrounding area around Montreal, I think that makes sense as well. We're talking about 50 to 75 miles. The challenge with regional for 50 miles and 75 miles, the UAM right now, the eVTOL manufacturers, we don't have that capability right now because of the battery and because of the transition. So either a CTOL could make the regional financially viable or scalable, or we need to wait when the UAM, when the urban advancement will take shape. But for cargo, definitely there is a business case right now that could be scalable. So this is number two. Number one, again, UAM will take minimum 10 years. Regional, if the technology/battery, technology of the eVTOL will be available and the battery could sustain, that can make sense, could be scalable. Otherwise, we think about the cargo. The third thing, it's very, very important, which is the airspace configuration. There is a challenge right now. We experience this in Canada and the US. We have an issue in terms of airspace. When it's outside of the city, there is no problem. I think no problem means you can fly. There is area we can be dedicated for that. But if it's within the city, close to the airport, specifically close to the airports, where there is a business case for many, many news we hear today, yeah, we can build something around the airport. It's very, very difficult to find the space to fly from the airport. Let me be specific here. If we want to have if you travel, for example, from Montreal downtown to the airport, then you need to land very close to the airport. So we don't need another taxi or another transportation to move to the terminal. Otherwise, you will take a taxi. So even if there is a business case to move to the airport, or at least to move people from the airport, it has to be as simple as easy to use an eVTOL to the air. Now, it has to be easy as well to take you from your house, because it has to be very close to your place, when you don't need a taxi as well to go to that vertiport and then go to the airport. So the business case to the airport, not only a space issue, but as well ground transportation issue. Within these three ideas that I mentioned, or challenges to build scalable business case right now, is this concept. This is an airspace, or at least this is an aviation regulated business. So it has to be airworthiness certified. The vertiport, they have to be certified as well within the terms or within the framework of aviation, ICAO, or even any civil aviation authority within the city. But in terms of business case, this is a ground transportation industry, and this is kind of the challenge of this industry. It's like it's coming within the aviation kind of constrained by the aviation regulatory framework, but at the same time constrained by the ground transportation. And these two kind of concerns or these two frameworks that we have to move within create a lot of tension today, and it will take really time to fix it. If we want to fly to airport of Montreal, you have to do it as seamless, as easy as take a taxi. How to do that? That's the question. You have to certify it then as an aviation, but at the same time, you have to scale it economically perspective. This industry is a ground transportation. If you don't fix these two together, I don't think that will fly enough. So I'm trying here to take it from, again, Skyports, from what Clem stated. I mean, the challenge, technology challenge or technical challenges, yes. I'm trying to build the case from the industry or economically perspective. The business case of this industry today, there is a lot of question that, and I hope I made the point here. The news, anything you see, is very beautiful, very nice. I think it's more for the investors to give them the sense that yes, we are moving, give us more money. But in the real case, it's still nascent industry that is facing a lot of challenges. Aviation, because they had to be certified from an aviation perspective, but at the same time, this is a ground transportation industry. This is not an aviation industry. Thank you, Bill. I hope I made the point, and I rely on the question to take it further if it's needed.
I think so. That was a very, very unique perspective that we don't hear very often. And I know that all of us